The Super Six, Molly is Missing, by Eve Pollard Lawrence. Hi, my name is Sixton, but everyone calls me Six. My friends and I each have a unique ability that allows us to solve problems and help others. We call ourselves the Super Six. It was a regular morning at Wonder Elementary School. Students were arriving and getting ready for the day. As we entered the room, each of us could feel something was not quite right. We looked at each other. What could it be? Then, all of a sudden, we knew. Molly was missing! We rushed over to her cage and looked inside. There were all of Molly's things, but no Molly. What were we going to do? We had to find her before anyone else noticed. Just then, I remembered. Mice typically like to burrow underground, I stated. This can help protect them from predators. Maybe Molly is hiding under something. We all started looking towards the ground. This is going to take forever, said Pip. Sage, do you think you could hear her? Sage touched his hand to the side of his head. A moment later, he said, "Over there!" Sage pointed to a bookshelf at the back of the room. We all headed toward the bookshelf, but still didn't see Molly. "Ray," Sage said, "can you tell if Molly is under all this mess?" Ray stood in front of the pile of books as her hands touched the sides of her glasses. "Yes," she said as she pointed. "I see her." The bookshelf looked big and heavy. How would we get her out? Just then, Uni made his way over to the pile of books. His fingers moved fast as he operated his keyboard. Carefully, he placed the bookshelf back against the wall where it belonged. Under the pile of books, we could all see a little pink tail. Eva rushed over and pushed the books to the side. There was Molly, lying still on the floor. Eva knew just what to do. She placed her hand on Molly and closed her eyes. Suddenly, her tail began to move. Molly was okay. We were all so relieved. All we had to do now was get Molly back to her cage and clean up the mess before anyone else noticed. Pip took Molly, and in a flash, she was back in her cage. What seemed like only seconds later, he had placed all the books back onto the shelf. Just then, the bell rang for the start of the day. Our class started moving towards the front of the room. We looked at one another and smiled as we joined them. We did it! We used our own special abilities to work together and to solve the problem. Now, let's meet the Super Six. First, we have Sage, who has the ability to interpret unique sound frequencies. And Uni has the ability to use assistive technology to move objects. Pip has the ability to harness energy into super speed. And Eva has the ability to use love and kindness to heal others. Ray has the ability to see what others may not. And Sixton has the ability to access and share infinite knowledge. The Super Six are six friends who use their superpowers to help others.